Good morning, Mimi. Morning, Mother. Good morning, Angela. Happy Wednesday. Happy hump day. Hey, Nappy. Good morning. Listen, most important, get your coffee or your tea. This man on WhatsApp, he helped me get $300 into my Cash App account. What the hell? Ignore those spam, please. Lizzie, please stop posting spam on here. And guys, ignore the spam. Good morning, Jamar. Oh my God. It's hump day for real. Good morning, Gilda. Good morning, guys. We got an early start. I don't know if y'all can hear my music, but y'all know I be in here getting it in. Yep. And still, Breonna Taylor, we still asking for you. Because we know Black Lives Matter. What am I talking about this morning? Yeah, Lizzie might need to be blocked. Let me go up to damn Lizzie because... Okay. All right. So Lizzie is now blocked because what the hell is going on there? See, this is what... You know, the shit... When you have a public page, the funniest shit happens, right? So between all of the sugar daddies looking for mommies to take care of, so they say, that's all in the Instagram. Then it's the, oh, look, I took pictures of you. They're at the top. Click this link. Then there's those. Then there's the, oh, do you want a cartoon character? I could do a cartoon character for you right now for $30. Then there's those. Right? And then there is the comments. There are the comments that appear underneath my post, how to cure herpes. Listen, everybody's out here trying to make a living, but some people are just scamming people. So be careful, y'all. What? Oh my God, I know we're not, listen, I know I have a topic, but it's not 8:05. But the CDC just released that coronavirus hospital data will now be sent to Washington, D.C. instead of the CDC. So you're going to send hospital data to Washington, D.C., to the politicians, instead of the CDC, where they deal with shit like this. This country's in trouble. But anyway, guys, happy Wednesday. Hey, Shaymon, thanks for joining. Listen, we're going to get into this topic. This topic, yesterday we had a funny topic. Today is not a heavy topic, but it's a topic that we probably don't think about much. But when the question is asked and you're forced to think about it, I bet some of you will be surprised at what the answer is. So today's topic is, what is the hardest thing to say? I love you. I apologize. I need help. Okay? 3 simple questions. I saw my aunt post this on her timeline. And a lot of people selected apologize. There are so many people that, Mimi said, we're going back to the hospital thing, which is horrible. People get data and do research based on the CDC information. You think Trump and them going to give up info? Nope. Exactly. They're not going to give up the info. Why would CDC data go to Washington, D.C.? That doesn't make any sense. Now, if they want a copy of it, that's fine. But the data should always go to the CDC. That makes no sense. Hey, Marcus. Good morning. This morning's topic is, what is the hardest thing to say? I love you. I need help. Or I apologize, right? So, and why? I don't want to just hear, it's hard for me to say I apologize. I need to know why. or it's hard for me to say I need help. I need to know why. So I'm going to start out with myself, because when I saw the question posted by my aunt, I had to ask myself the question, okay? And then I immediately answered. The hardest thing for me to say is I need help. I don't know why. I think it's because, here's my why. Here's how I'm going to try to give my why. Why? Because I don't want to be disappointed, right? So if I ask you for help and you tell me no, that's like a form of rejection. That's like, you're really not going to help me. I don't want to know that you really are not going to help me, right? Because I think that that's worse than me doing it for myself, right? I don't know if that makes any sense, but I have a lot of things going on in my life on a day-to-day basis, 2 businesses, full-time job, grandmother, whatever it is, wife. It's a lot. Like, many of us have a lot of things on our plate, right? And sometimes, you feel overwhelmed and you feel like, A, you're not getting the support that you need. B, you're exhausted, you're tired. C, you think nobody understands because your plate is full. But have you asked for help? I find that a lot of people like myself who feel overwhelmed, who feel like I can't do everything all at once, if I don't ask for help, why would someone offer to help? Everyone is not as gracious to say, let me help you. Okay? Because most of the times I'm waiting for people to offer their help to me. But everyone is busy, right? And sometimes people are not thinking to offer you help, but it doesn't mean that they won't help you. We got to learn how to ask for the help. So that's my issue. That's what I'm working on that still. So let me go to the comments. Yeah, Jamar. Yep, Jamar, that's right. People don't want to swallow their pride and apologize, but why? So, I say all 3. Okay, Mother said it's hard for her to say all 3. And Mother, we're going to get to that. But so, as far as the apology is concerned, Jamar, you're right. A lot of people don't know how to say sorry because of their ego and pride. But what's going to happen to your ego and pride if you say sorry? Let's think about that. What the fuck is going to happen? I mean, I think it's important that all 3 of these things are said by each of us at some point in our life. But let's talk about why we struggle and which one we struggle with. Nappy said, oh, get it, Nappy. He said, none. I don't have a problem with that, of it being hard. So you don't have a problem with none of these things. Okay, that's cool. I say all 3. So Mother, hey Theo, good morning. Mother, you have a hard time saying, you tell me you love me. You tell Tony you love him. That's hard for you? Is it easier to tell your kids you love them versus your friends or other family members? When you say it's hard for you to say all 3, why is it hard? I've heard you apologize before, Mother. I need to know why it's hard. Let's talk about it. Okay? Gilda, come on now. Gilda commented on the post this morning. I posted on Facebook that this topic was coming. And Gilda immediately commented and said, help. Okay? A lot of people don't know how to ask for help. Why? So Gilda, let's talk about why you don't like to ask for help. What's the fear? I express my fear. I don't want to be disappointed. I don't want to get my feelings hurt. I don't want you to turn around and tell me, no, I can't help you. Or you turn around and tell me you can help me, and then you don't show the fuck up. I've had some people do that. Hey, Brandy. Oh, you said, Mother, you said, no, I can say all 3, and I do. Okay, that's what I was just saying. I thought I read it where you said none of them was, all 3 of them was hard for you to say, but you're saying that you could say all 3. Okay, because I've heard you say all 3 of those things, and I definitely know you know how to ask for help. You are my mama. Okay. Hey, girl, get your coffee. So we're talking about What's hard for you to say? I love you. I apologize. I need help. You know, what do you struggle with? And you know, the word I apologize, I don't even like that word. I need a motherfucker to say I'm sorry. Okay? Now, my husband gonna kill me because I'm about to talk about him this morning, but shit, this is raw to the bone. So I'm just gonna put it out there. He hates to say sorry, y'all. It would take a cinder block to fall from the heavens to come down and smack him in his head for him to say sorry. Okay, he'll do anything other than saying sorry. You know, the famous thing, you hungry? That's his way of saying sorry. He gonna feed me. Okay, or he'll come cuddle me or do something sweet. That's his way of saying sorry. But to open his mouth and go, I'm sorry, that's like sprinkling holy water on the devil. Okay, Mimi said, I agree that asking for help is the hardest thing to do. But yet, Mimi, you help a lot of other people. Mimi said, I don't go around saying I love you all willy-nilly, but you will know if I do. I don't have to say the actual words, but my actions will show I love you. Okay, so you're not the verbal I love you type, right? I get it, right? You show it by action. But it's not that you don't say I love you. I get that you don't go around saying it willy-nilly, but is it hard for you to say? Okay, or is it just something that you just don't say loosely? Mimi said, and if I'm wrong, I will say sorry, especially the people I care about. That's true. Yep, definitely. I've experienced that. You do say sorry. I don't think, sorry is not your weakest point. And I don't even think it's if you struggle with saying any of these things, I don't even think it's a weak point. I just think that it could come from a deeper place. Why don't you like to say I'm sorry? Okay? It could come from a deeper place. Jamar said, some people have never had to ask for help or say I'm sorry or I love you because they've never felt any of these feelings or they just don't know how. Right. Me, I don't have a problem saying all three because a closed mouth don't get fed, and I don't want to walk around with all that pressure on me about a situation that can be fixed by simply saying I'm sorry or showing someone I love them. I love it. Thank you, Jamal. I love it. Right. And the key thing here is you said some people have never had to ask for help or say I'm sorry or I love you. Right? So when they get into situations and they recognize that they might need help or they know that they love a person, how do they break out of that shell to be able to communicate these things? To say simple things like I love you or I need help. How do we break through these barriers? For me, needing help, I have to learn to deal with disappointment. Right? So I know that that's my deeper issue. I don't like to be disappointed. I don't like, I don't like to be disappointed. So if you tell me no, that's a disappointment. And I feel that, where that comes from, I'm not really sure. It could come from a deeper place, but I don't say I need help to avoid that crushing feeling if you say no, or if you stand me up. Hey, Mika, good morning. Hey, Sabrina, good morning. Listen, get your coffee. I say, the first sip of coffee in the morning is the best. Gilda said, I'm just proud and don't want to be disappointed. Right. People will tell you what they think you want to hear and then do a 360. That's what I said. Some people don't want to deal with the disappointment. Right? Okay. And when you ask somebody for help and they say they're going to help you and then they don't, there goes the trust out the damn window. And then you go right back in your shell and you say to yourself, that's why the fuck I don't ask for help. I know I've said it. Okay? Hey, Tony, good morning. Get your tea. We're chatting about what's the hardest thing for you to say. If any of these things are hard for you to say, I love you, I apologize, I need help. Which one do you struggle with? And I wish Jay's ass was on here because me and her just exchanged a text, Tony, yesterday where I had to let her know. But I'm trying to be the nice friend, the calm friend, because she think I'm the rough friend. But I don't mean no harm, y'all. I'm just direct and straight to the point. That's it. I mean, when I have friends and I love my friends, I let them know that, they need to do better. I don't always say it in a nice way. But Jay knows I love her. Okay. Nappy said, exactly, Robin White. Don't apologize. I need them to say, I'm sorry. That's just a way to say that we have a situation and I want to appease you. So I will say, I apologize. It's more heartbreaking for the one to say, I'm sorry, because it hurts them. There go that virtual high five. Come on, Nappy. Give me that virtual high five. And that's why I hate the word I apologize. And you hit the nail on the head. And I fight in here all the time about that shit. Because when someone says, I apologize, that's like saying, oh, shut the fuck up. It is. You may as well tell me to shut the fuck up if you just gonna say, I apologize. You just trying to shut me up. You coddling me at that point. No, if you hurt me and I'm hurt, okay, I need you to say I'm sorry. And as difficult as saying sorry is for you, maybe that'll make you not do the shit again. If you fucking say you sorry. I'm just saying. Gilda said, it's not hard for me to say I love you because when I say it, I mean it. And I don't use the words loosely. I hear that. Okay. And love is different. We love differently. We love our children. Now, I know when I was raising my son, I didn't say I love you a lot when he was growing up. So that's probably why, no, he says I love you. He does say it. I was going to say that's probably why he doesn't say it that much, but he does say it. But I didn't say it a lot to him growing up because shit, I was a kid raising a kid. But when I became an adult, I started to say I love you to him more. Because I started to learn the importance of being able to express those feelings. I didn't know that when I was a young mother. So I'm thankful that he does express himself. Mimi said, I don't have a problem saying the words. I do say them. I think for me, being that my mom has never said them to me as a kid, it affected me as I grew up. I make sure I tell my son I love him every single day, several times a day. I've been through a lot in my life. I've experienced a lot of loss. So I make sure I say it to people or show it with my actions. Okay. So there you go. So she hit on a point where she doesn't have a problem saying any of these words, but, she does recall growing up and words like I love you not necessarily being said to her. And I just said, I didn't say it to my son a lot growing up. And I don't even think I hugged him a lot when he was little because, again, I was a kid raising. I wasn't in touch with those type of emotions. But, as I got older, I started hugging him. I became the needy mom. Now I love him, right? So we learn through experiences, and yes, how we are raised and what we're exposed to lends into that, right? Mimi says, I agree. I feel like when people say I apologize, it's not real. Tell me you're sorry. It isn't real. It's like saying shut the fuck up. It's like saying whatever you say. I don't like it either. But, I need a cinder block from the heavens to fall down on my husband's head to say I'm sorry. Tony said, glad she not here. She would toss me under the bus on this subject. Okay, Tony, what's she going to toss you under the bus on? Because I tossed her under the bus yesterday. Okay, both me and Edgar. So what would she toss you under the bus for? You don't know how to ask for help or say sorry. Which one? Let's talk about it. Oh, and here comes Jay. Hi, Jay. We were just talking about you. Did you hear us? Did somebody call and tell on us? Hi, Jay. Jump on in. We're talking about what is the hardest thing for you to say. I love you. I apologize. or I need help. Come on, Jay, because you know you and I just talked about this. Don't make me tell it. Okay? Tone said, I'm guilty of a few of these. I find it hard to say I love anyone. People take advantage of your feelings when you let your walls down, family included. Well, let's talk about it. You want to expand on that a little bit, Tony? Because this is why we're talking about this, right? You know, sometimes I throw a topic up there and it's 1 or 2 sentences, but there's healing in every topic, right? There is definitely healing in every topic. And what we find is that some of these questions seem surfacey initially, but then when we talk about it, we find out that we got some deep roots in these answers, right? So let's talk about it, right? So, you know, Tone, you say you find it hard to say I love you. That comes from a place, you know. So let's talk about where you think that comes from. Angela said, asking for help is my biggest struggle. I am always the one on there for others countless times. Come on, girl, talk about it. Yet I've had situations where I needed someone there for me and no one was there for me. So I just stopped asking and continue to rely on me. Girl, let me tell you something. I know that feeling 100%. So I'm just going to say this. You know, I have the strangest, to some people, I have the strangest relationships, okay? And I'm going to break down my strange relationships real quick. I don't have a lot of friends. I have about 5 friends you could count on my hands, right? Now, me and my friends, you know, as we got older in life, you know, life takes precedence, and we don't see each other as often. We don't live in the same, you know, state or near each other or whatever the case may be. So the people that are close to me as far as demographics is concerned, you know, I'm connected to on a daily basis. Let me tell you something. People look at me and say I have weird relationships, right? Mimi is Chunk's mom, right? And Mimi is, y'all know, Chunk is my grandson, right? That's Mimi is his mom. She's like a daughter to me, right? And some people look at it and go, oh my God, you have a daughter-mother relationship with your son's ex. Yeah, I do, right? Because we just have that kind of relationship. I'm still friends with his other ex, Nakia. She jumps on here every now and again on our live. Let me tell you something. These women hold me down when I need it, right? And so some people look at me and go, Dag, no. They live near me. I have been hospitalized. I have needed things or whatever the case may be, and they pull through. So for me, you know, Angela, I get it when you say you need someone there and no one is there for you. I felt that from family members, from friends, from a lot of different places. And it surprised me, the people that do step up and help me in my life. You know what I'm saying? And when I turn around and people question my relationships, I tell them to mind their fucking business, because these women, you know, they stand with me as family and they're there for me. Okay, even when I don't ask for help, Mimi will come out and go, you need me to get you something? You need me to pick something up? She's always offering to do something, right? So my strange relationships, to some people, when they go, oh, you're so close to your son's ex, she's like a daughter to me. Okay? So I relate, Angela, listen, you said it, Angela, and Tone said it. Sometimes family could disappoint you, and sometimes your friends could disappoint you too. You know, and that's what makes us afraid sometimes to ask for help. Okay? Because we've been disappointed plenty of times by the people we love and by the people we care about. So it comes from a place. Good morning, Jay. We're talking about needing help. Ask for it. Saying I love you. I apologize. I don't know if you have an issue with I apologize, but look, come on, Jay. Chime in here. Which one do you have a problem with, boo? Okay? Oh my God, it's Tone's birthday. Y'all, happy birthday, Tone. Everybody tell Tone happy birthday. We got a Coffee with Friends birthday. Hey. Happy birthday, Tone. You can't hear my music, but hey. Celebrate Tone. You welcome. Yep, she heard you, Tone. So now she's here. All right. So my mother said, Oh my God, Tony, you should have told me in advance. We could have did a Zoom and had a birthday. Listen, I got my Zoom working now, y'all. Don't talk about my shit. Mother said, my mother never said she loved me. I learned from praying a lot. See? See? See, my mother's mother never told her she loved her. So, you know, not saying these things can be a learned behavior. How do we retrain ourselves to be able to break that curse and start communicating things like this? I love you. I need help. I'm sorry. How do we get there? Because some of us are damaged. I mean, let's be real. Brandy said, I don't mind saying I love you and I'm sorry. It's harder for me to ask for help. I certainly try to do all I can to take care of my affairs before asking for help. One good thing is I have an awesome support system and help is there if I need it. Well, that's great. At least you have the support system and the help. Okay, so even though you're afraid to ask for help, at least you know that there's people there that would help you if you really need it. Jay said, I need help. Well, tell us why, Jay. Why is it hard for you to ask for help? We want to know why, because everybody's giving their whys. Morning, Cena. Get your coffee. Tone said, I never asked for help because when I did ask, people didn't show up. Thank you. That's what I'm talking about. Okay? This is what I'm talking about. I mean, I'm going to tell you no lie. I have my go-to friends, my go-to people that I can say I need help, right? I change it to people because some are family, some are friends, right? Or some are such good friends, they're like family. Doris, I call at her any time of the damn night. It could be 2 o'clock, 3 o'clock, 4 o'clock in the morning. Wake her ass out her sleep. If I need something, she'll deliver it. If she can't deliver it, she'll get somebody on the phone through somebody she know, through somebody, and she'll pull through. But it's very rare that I do that. I have to be in a real predicament, like when my son got locked up and I needed bail money. Shit like that. And I called Doris at 3 o'clock in the morning. I did. He got locked up. Actually, it wasn't 3 o'clock in the morning. It was a little early. It might have been like 1 something. Because I didn't get him out of jail until about 3 something in the morning. He got locked up there in Valhalla, Westchester. And I didn't have enough bail money, y'all. No shame in my game, right? I needed like another $1,000 or something crazy. I called her about 1 o'clock in the morning. And she's not on here. Doris, I don't know if you joined Coffee with Friends. And I called her and guess what? She was like, come and get it. I got in my car, drove all the way to Brooklyn to get this money, drove all the way back to Westchester and bailed my son out and waited for him to get the fuck out of that jail at 3 o'clock in the morning. He must have been 16 at the time. Listen. So, but it has to be a situation like that where I'm like, my back is against the wall and I don't have no other option. That's when I'll cry out for help. Jay said, I have the hardest time saying I could use help. In return, I also feel I am not supported. But actually, I never asked. Even more so, I never even told them about what was going on. I'm so glad you typed that, Jay. Now, Jay and I are friends, right? And what she just typed is 100% true. Okay, her and I just talked about this yesterday, right? Now, Jay, I'm gonna tell you business a little bit. She has 2 businesses. One I almost cussed her out over yesterday, okay? And when we're on here, Black Lives Matters and support black businesses, I'll call out your business if you got a business. Now, she has a massage business called Cho Wellness, right? And then I found out yesterday, I go in the Black Networking Group of New Jersey, and I'm asking people in there. Now, I know I could get sea moss from a health food store or something, but I'm trying to give my money to the black community. So I went into the Black group of New Jersey and I said, anybody in here sell sea moss? Drop your links, right? Many of people drop their links. And then I see Jay get tagged. And I'm like, why Jay get tagged? I was like, don't come up in here telling me Jay sells sea moss. I come to find out Jay makes sea moss. So anybody want some sea moss? Jay, if you got some information on your sea moss, I'm throwing your ass out there since you won't throw your own ass out there. Put your link up, boo. Get your sea moss. I had already ordered sea moss from 3 different sellers in the black group. Okay, by the time I found out my own homegirl sells sea moss. Put your link up there. Throw yourself out there, boo. All right, so Theo said, I don't have a problem saying any of them, but I had to work on asking for help. However, when it comes to saying I love you, I say it, but I tend to demonstrate it more. I'm leery because I have a good heart and people tend to take advantage of my kindness. Theo, I feel you on that. I do. You know, I have a kind heart too, and sometimes it gets stepped on. But I've hardened over the years, right? I've certainly hardened over the years. I'm not the hardest person, but there's certain shit now that I could just let go that I couldn't let go before. Theo, I get it. Jay said, yes, the fuck I did. You and Robin. Yes, the fuck you did what? You heard us, right? We glad you heard us. Okay. Mimi said, anyone that has an issue with our relationship is just mad and really should mind their business. I mean, you know, nobody really has an issue with our relationship. It's only an issue in one area, right? And we know what that area is. And it's not going to matter who has an issue with it. You're like a daughter to me. You stuck with me, boo. Now, we going to argue and we going to fight, but you stuck with me. Jay said, anyone who knows me knows if I feel it, I say I love you freely. You never told me you love me. I know I'm a pain in the ass friend. I learned to apologize because if someone hurts me, I would want them to apologize to me. Right, me too. I mean, I don't have a problem saying I'm sorry. I really don't. I'll say I'm sorry right away. Like if you catch my ass and I'm arguing and we're in the middle of something and you pull out some shit and I'll be like, ooh, my bad, I'm sorry. I'll say I'm sorry. You know, I'm not gonna let you just sit in it. And there's very few times I say something that really hurts you. I feel like people need to argue fairly. Like, don't argue with me and hit me under the belt with something that really hurts my feelings. And then you don't fucking come back and say sorry. Okay? I try not to fight dirty like that. Okay. Oh. Mother said, plus my stepmother used to tell me she loved me. Oh, that was Nana. Yeah, I had 3 grandmothers because my grandfather got remarried when we were, I don't know. I don't even think I was born when he married Nana. I'm not even sure. I just know that she was here all my life. And yes, she was a very nice grandmother. My grandfather's second wife, I loved her to death. Now, my mother's mother, y'all already know. Nappy said, I guess the situation is that my mother displayed all 3 of these phrases, and she raised us up on these, not only by example and display, but also by doing so. Is she apologized to my brother and I because she told her friend that she didn't have to give us $15 for cutting her yard, and she just gave them $10. To act your price that we charged $15. So later on, my brother apologized and said that she should not have interfered. So this is why I think that an apology is less than I'm saying I'm sorry. And she always would tell us that she loved us and always said that if you don't ask for help, you won't get it. Like someone else said, a closed mouth don't get fed. True. A closed mouth doesn't get fed. And, you know, obviously your mother, displayed all 3 of these things, in raising you guys, which is good, right? And that's why I say sometimes these topics seem very surfacey, but sometimes they have deeper roots. Like, people that say, that can't say I'm sorry or I love you or I need help, it comes from a deeper place sometimes. Maybe they've asked for help at some point in their life and they've been disappointed. Okay, and it was hurt. It was very hurtful to them. Maybe someone hurt you at some point in your life and they never said sorry and you never got closure on that. So now, when someone else comes in and they hurt you and they don't say sorry, it takes you back to that original place. These things have roots. Hey, Clarissa, good morning. Oh my God, today is the 15th? What is today's date? Oh my God, it's Doris' birthday. Is she even on here? Oh my God, today is the 15th. Guys, listen, this pandemic, I can't keep up with days. Today is Doris' birthday. I've got to call her ass after I get off this live. Embarrassing. Thank you, Mimi. I can't keep up with the days. I need to start going into the office. I don't know the dates. Today is certainly Doris' birthday. Doris, if you're on here, happy birthday, boo. And when I get off this, I'm going to call you. Okay. Tone says, so true. I'm related. And half the time, I have no idea what's going on with her. Right. Nobody know what's going on with her. Listen, I found out that hey, Charlize, good morning. Hey, Alfreda, good morning. Thanks for joining. We're talking about what's hard for you to say. I love you. I need help. I apologize. Tone, yeah. Because, I could have just bought CMOS from her. I like to keep my monies within the network, and I bought 3 bottles. So now she got to wait until I need more. Yes, Jay Davis, I'm all out. Oh, you need CMOS too? Clarissa said, it's hard for me to ask for help. Wow. Most people. I think it's hard because of how I was raised, and I'm typically the go-to person and when people need help. That too. Okay? That too. Sometimes you are the help. So who helps the help? That's a good point. Because let me tell you, my brother is not on here, but my mother's on here. And they can attest to me saying to them, because I've always been the go-to person in my family. For my mom, for my brother. I have 4 brothers, but when I say my brother, I'm talking about Tony. My brother that I was raised with my mom. They could tell you, I've always said to them, listen, when I ain't got no more money, who gonna help me? When I don't have nothing else, who's gonna help me? At some point, I'm gonna be depleted and nobody's gonna be able to help me. I told this to my mother. I've told this to my son. I've told this to my brother. They've heard it before. So you're right, Clarissa. Sometimes we are the help, but the help need help sometimes. And we don't know how to ask for it. Okay. Okay, Jay, there she go. Lies you tell, Robin. I tell you I love you. Don't let me get the screenshots. Oh. Okay, you do. All right. I just wanted to see you get hyped for a minute. I'm sorry. See how I did that? Oh, my God. Clarissa said, the help can be for some of the simplest things like hanging a pic. I'm telling you. My help is, can you pick something up from the store for me? Thank God Mimi goes to the store every other day. Okay? My help is, can you go downstairs and get my packages from the lobby? Well, shit, because we on lockdown. I don't really go no damn where. Right? But they can be simple things. Simple things. Okay? Right. Hey, strangers, because it's been a while, Charlize. Happy Cake Day, Doris. Charlize, we also have Tone's birthday, too. Tone is actually on here. I don't think Doris logged on this morning yet. But as soon as she logs on, we're going to start screaming happy birthday to her. Hey, Michelle, good morning. When I stopped helping folks, they disappeared, especially family. Listen, Charlize, this is what I'm talking about. Now, sometimes, the help, it becomes taken advantage of. Right? So in a case like that, when you stop helping family members and they stop coming around, they done showed you their true intention. Okay? They showed you their true intention. And sometimes family Let me tell you something. Family could do you more dirty than anybody else. Why do we say that? Because we expect better from family, right? So when family disappoints us, it hurts more because we expect you to care enough about a family member that you want to see them as successful as you are or as you want to be or whatever. So when family, denies the help that you're asking for, it hurts sometimes. And I'm not talking about money because sometimes it's just that they don't have the money. I'm talking about simple things that you ask family members for help. I look at some family members and I just be in awe of how they stick together and they help each other with the kids and with their houses and all these things. I'm just in awe that more of us are not doing that. Jay said, I don't say I'm sorry because it's overused. I choose to say I apologize because after that I acknowledge why I'm apologizing. And then let them know I will do better or won't do whatever it was that hurt them. See, I don't like the word apologize. We done talked about that earlier. Because when you tell me you apologize, I'll be like, that's like saying shut the fuck up. Hey, Bridget, good morning. I apologize seems so cavalier, so, I apologize. No, I'm sorry. I want to hear I'm sorry, but that's just me. That's just me. But at least, Jay, you say something. You take an acknowledgement of your wrongs. That's something. Sabrina, it did. It shut me up. Listen, when I'm wrong, I step back. I do. Hey, Maura. Oh, my God. Maura and Shalice, both strangers. We've been missing y'all. Maura says, Shalice, I hear you. My cousin always told me people love you as long as they can use you. Meaning if you can't do something for them anymore, they aren't around. I've seen that. I've seen that happen. Shalice said, I never let it get to using. I set perimeters. And they ain't like that shit. Oh, the fuck well. Got to set perimeters. That's like setting your boundaries. You got to put them there. Clarissa said, when I was a kid, we were told don't be sorry. Be careful. So I really don't say it unless I really know that I did something wrong. Hey, sue me. They used to say that too when I was growing up. But I still say I'm sorry because I know how I feel when people don't apologize to me. And I hold, like if you don't say sorry or apologize to me, I hold it. And only if it's something that hurt me. And I'm one of those people that I could go toe to toe with you in an argument with words, right? But I try to fight fair. Right? But if you go below the belt and you ding me with something from my past or you ding me with something it's going to hurt me like my mothering skills or whatever, that might quiet me. When I get quiet, that means you hurt me. And when I'm hurt, I need to step back and I need to think about it for a minute. Okay? It all depends. Certain things really, really hurt me. Clarissa said, when I was a kid, we were told, don't be sorry. Oh, I read that. See? Maura said, the best apology is change behavior. I don't need to hear it. I hear that, Maura. See, I need to hear it and I need to see the change. Because for me, I feel like when people verbalize that they're sorry, don't just say, I'm sorry. I need you to verbalize you're sorry and acknowledge what you did. Because I feel like when people say shit out loud, they can hear themselves say what they're apologizing for. And maybe they'll remember, damn, I did have to verbally acknowledge this shit. Maybe I'll be careful the next time. If you just do the shit and then I gotta wait to see the change in your behavior, how do I know that change in your behavior is coming? So now I'm sitting mad. You didn't say sorry, and I'm sitting here waiting for a change to happen. See, I might not even see that change because I'm gonna still be fucking pissed. I need you to say I'm sorry. I do. Shalice said, yep, they learned they won't use me quickly. Listen, only a few people can get the best out of me. Only a few. And that's it. That's it. When I say family, my brother, my mother, my son, my grandkids, Mimi, Doris, I got a very limited crew that can get just about anything from me if I got it, right? But anybody outside of that, family or not, no. Exactly, Mimi. I want to hear and see it. Me too. I need to hear it because seeing it, I don't know how long it's going to take for me to see it. Because change takes time, right? So I got to wait until the next time it happens to see if you change. No. Hey, Auntie. I used to say, don't be sorry, be better. See, that's you just being mean. See, imagine, imagine. Now, see, if my husband ever said, I'm sorry, first of all, after I passed out on the floor and rolled around and got the fuck up from being shocked, if I turned around and said to him, don't be sorry, be better, that would be the last time I ever heard sorry again in my whole entire life. I could barely get sorry now. Now, he's good to use that apologize word. That's why I know I don't like that shit. Okay? Edgar, don't be starting with Jay. We talked her ass up today on this live. Okay? Because we know that she would love this topic. Mother said, don't just say sorry. I want you to show me you sorry. Right. You got to do both. But showing takes time. But I need the words. You know, that's like saying, oh, I cut myself. The wound is open, right? I'm going to need stitches to help it heal. I'm just not going to leave it open and wait for it to heal. I need stitches. The stitches is the sorry for me. Okay? Clarissa says, shit. Mimi, Tone said, Rashmi, yes, I need actions, not just words. Right, because some people will say, I'm sorry, and do the same stupid shit over and over again. You be like, what the fuck? Then their sorries become nothings. You be like, what the fuck you saying sorry for? Okay. Sabrina said, that's how I am. When you hurt me, I get quiet. And don't call me a few days later acting like everything is gravy. Yes. Now, Sabrina, you know, it's so fucking funny because, you know, my mouth is like broad and, you know, I can have a nasty mouth. I could be very aggressive with my mouth. But when you hurt me, I get quiet. And Sabrina, it's so funny you said that because you the same way. Your mouth is like fire. All right. You will blow caps off with that mouth. But when you get hurt, you quiet. Isn't that strange? I get quiet. I mean, I lose all my words. Like, I just be like, oh, I need to sit in this for a minute. Clarissa's still going around saying, shit. Clarissa, I wish I could see your face, Clarissa, while you saying that. Tony said, that's me. Don't call me. Once I shut down, I'm done. Brandy said, if I say I apologize versus saying I'm sorry, I mean I'm sorry for the way you feel, but not sorry about what I did or said. Come on, girl. That's why I don't like that word, I apologize. Exactly. I try to choose my words and mean what I say. My intent is never to be hurtful or messy. I hate having to apologize for things said in anger. Makes me feel like a jerk. Well, you know what? That's a good point. I'm going to ask my husband, does he feel like a jerk when he got to apologize? Because it got to be. Uh-oh, my grandson is here. Give me 1 second. I had to turn my thing around. Oh. Okay. I turned my ring light around because I got to run back to the door. When I first married When I first married my husband, this is from Sabrina, saying sorry was not a part of his vocabulary. For that was how he was raised. But he has grown not only to say it, he shows it. But it took a lot of fucking years to get there. Oh my God, how many years I got to wait? Let me go get my gram. No, take your sneakers off and wash your hands. All right. Let's see. Theo said, my children at work are restless. My phone is blowing up. Have a good day, all. Tony and Doris, hope you have an amazing day today. May your next chapter be filled with peace, love, and joy. That is so sweet. Thank you, Tony. Thank you, Theo. Maura said, Rashmi, that's true. People over-verbalize I'm sorry with no action, like we are just taught to say sorry, even when we aren't. I can hear acknowledgement even if they are like, I'm wrong and I'll work on it, without saying I'm sorry. We do have to talk it out, but I'm looking more for acknowledgement and change versus the words I'm sorry. And I get that. I feel like I need I'm sorry so that you acknowledge it right away, because I feel like it's going to take time for me to see a change, right? And so in the midst of that, I need you to acknowledge what you did, because I need some healing, right? So if you just leave it like that, I'm walking around wondering, do you really feel that way about me? So I got to wait until I see the change happen before I know that you're sorry. That's why I need to hear both. Oh, Jay, we know you get quiet and shut the fuck down. We know that. Sabrina said, stop talking about my fiery mouth. It's true, though. You always had a fiery mouth. Hey, Debbie. Over 10, sorry to say. You know what? Listen, guys. You know, I saw that my aunt posted this topic on her page, and I said to her, I said, oh my God, you know, this was a great topic to talk about, because sometimes I feel that these little simple things, we don't really do self-reflection. I'm not saying you don't do self-reflection, but sometimes we're thinking of the bigger things, like, you know, I don't know, the bigger everyday things in life, that we don't think about the small things. Why is it hard to say I'm sorry? Why is it hard to ask for help? Why is it hard, you know, to say I love you, right? Where is the difficulty coming from? Is it coming from, you know, the way we were raised? Is it coming from being disappointment, you know, over and over again in our lifetime? Where does it come from? And that's why Coffee with Friends is here, because I wanted to talk about, that's why I wanted to talk about it today, because I thought it was a great topic. Mika said, where are these men that say they are sorry? Well, Nappy is on here. He said he's sorry. Marcus joined, but Marcus didn't participate today, but he did join, unless I missed his comment. If I missed your comment, I apologize. But Nappy said he apologizes. Okay? So they're out there, Jay, somewhere. Mika, they're out there somewhere. I don't know, because listen, he gonna curse me out when he see this live, because he gonna be like, don't be on there talking about me, but say you sorry. Just saying. So guys, hopefully after these conversations that we have on Coffee with Friends, you walk away and you think about some of the things that other people had to say on here. It gives us perspective. We get to see how, you know, different people feel about the same topic, right? And this is where we learn from each other, which is a good thing. Okay? Oh, Nappy said we are here. Okay, Mika. Nappy said we are here. Okay? They're out there. So guys, make sure it's 5 to 9. This was a very good conversation. What is tomorrow's topic? Let's see. Tomorrow's topic. Oh, I want to remind people of a couple of things. Okay, so tomorrow's topic is, what do you love about yourself, and what do you dislike / hate about yourself? Right? I had to ask myself that question. What do I like about myself, and what do I dislike about myself? And why? So that's tomorrow's topic. That is another one for self-reflection, right? So today was a self-reflection topic, and then tomorrow is also a self-reflection topic. And Friday's topic is going to be an interesting one. Black women are taught to survive without a man rather than to keep a man. We're going to talk about that, okay? And that's Friday's conversation. But some things I want to remind you guys about this Saturday at 8 o'clock. And I don't have the book in front of me. Loving You is Hurting Me. We have a book reading, well, not a reading, but a question answer with two authors, Dawn and Theo, on Saturday at 8 o'clock. Please, guys, the Zoom invite is out there. I will send out a reminder on the event so that you guys are reminded to join the event at 8 o'clock this Saturday. Please make sure you read chapter 2, which is Dawn Brathwaite's chapter, and chapter 3, which is Theo Carter's chapter, and come to ask questions. We're not going to be reading the book on there. We expect to come and dive right into question and answers, and it's going to be a Zoom, so make sure you got your cocktail glasses and your fancy head wraps, or your hair's just done, or not. However you want us to see you on Zoom. So that's going to be Saturday at 8 o'clock, okay? Book reading. Loving You is Hurting Me. Not book reading, but question and answers with two authors. So I'm excited about that. The second thing is I'm going to start doing Zoom discussions based on Coffee with Friends topics once or twice a month. So I already threw out there a poll and had people vote on whether they want to do Zoom sessions, and the people that voted all said yes. I didn't get one no. So I'm going to do Zoom sessions once or twice a month. I'm going to put a list out on my page of topics. I'm going to pick one from a self-reflection, a family topic, sexual topic, whatever. You pick one of those topics, and that topic will be the one that we do on our Zoom. Okay? So I'm going to start working on that in the next couple of days. And so you'll see the topics list show up. You guys will vote on those topics. Once we pick a topic, then we'll schedule a Zoom session and we'll talk about that topic. So I wanted to say that. The other thing is, make sure you're following me on all my social media platforms. IG. Oh my God, Sabrina, you will? July 18th at 8 o'clock, you're going to be at work? Oh my God. Come on now. We picked this date weeks ago. Make sure you're following me on all my social media platforms, IG, Facebook, YouTube. They're all under Raw to the Bone. RawToTheBone.com is where you have my t-shirts, my tank tops, my coffee mugs. They're all on there. Make sure you're visiting the site. Oh my God, the birthday girl just joined. Happy birthday to ya. Happy birthday to ya. Happy birthday. Happy birthday. Get it, Doris. Happy birthday. Where's Debbie? Oh, Debbie Wilson joined the live earlier. They're twins, y'all. Happy birthday to Doris and Debbie. Where's my head today? Get it, y'all. Happy birthday. All right. That's enough of that. I got to go to work, y'all. But Doris, I'm going to call you right after this and sing to you over the phone. Debbie, if you still on here, happy birthday, boo. My days are blending together. I don't know what fucking day is what, okay? But I got to go now. My grandson is here. Work is calling me. Make sure you guys are following. Make sure you guys are following me on all my social media sites. And if you want to order something, make sure you hop on. I think the 20-ounce mugs, y'all. I think one of the mugs have completely sold out. I have to check. I got a lot of orders that was put in yesterday. So you guys, if you want those 20-ounce mugs, jump on it because they're going really fast. And those are limited edition. I don't know when I'm bringing those back, if I ever bring them back. So go check them out. But in the meantime, in between time, I'm out. Gone for now, but not gone forever. Raw to the bone.